Hi again. We're going to be reading Lacey the Little Mermaid today. We are going to read the next chapter, which is Tickle Time. Rachel and Lacey swam back as fast as they could. A little trail of golden bubbles streaming behind them. Over here, cried Christy. Rachel peeked through the pond. There was nothing to be seen to left or right, and only a thick rim of weeds that she looked again there. Daisy's wings dropped and her cheeks turned pale. What am I going to do? She wailed. My fairy tale will never be the same again. The warm golden glow that usually shone around Lacey had gone away to almost nothing. Christy and Rachel put a fly through the gloom to get to her and give her a big hug. Don't be sad, but we never give up on a friend, and said Christy. That's right, agreed Christy. She called out in a cheerful voice. Keep tickling fish. Jack Frost held the trident up as high as he could, but it was getting hard to keep his balance. Splashes ripped through the pond as he wobbled backwards and forwards. He halted with giggles, slapped his square hand through the water and shoo away the fish. Rachel spotted a broken off piece of the float down onto the pond bed. She reached out and grabbed it. They'll trident the feet, she decided. So let's move on to knees. Rachel swam up behind Jack Frost and tickled the back of one knee with the lead. His legs buckled and kicked. She found his ticklish spot. Get off, roared Jack Frost, swindling, waving his arms. Splash! The trident fell out of his hands, pulling the gem and charms and magical shell into the water. Goblins, Jack Frost yelled to the raft. Get over here now. We're coming, yelled the biggest one. Get a move on, crew. We're in the starboard decision. The goblin sitting beside him in the raft scratched his head. That's forward, right? He wondered, trying to his friend behind them. His friend nodded and then changed his mind. The goblins began to paddle fast in different directions. The raft moved nowhere at all, while Jack Frost goblins flapped and splashed in the water. Someone else swooped in and picked up the trident out of the pond. I think this belongs to you, beamed the little mermaid, offered it into Lacey. Lacey's face burst into a dazzling smile. Quick as a flash, she swam up and lifted the special shell off the trident's fork. The inside, the fairy torch, is the magic bunch back down to a tiny size. Rachel will open the shell and peeked inside. The pearl was still in there. Well done! And she gasped, reaching out to her friends. We did it after all. Thank you. Christy and Rachel peeked up at the little mermaid with a farewell wave. She was gone, shimmering back into the pages of her story. Now the fairy tale characters were back at where they belonged. Lacey could sparkle again, and she flipped and danced in the water. Golden fairy just glittered all around her. I'm so pleased that you were here to save the day. And she said, grateful, talking to Christy's and Rachel's hands. We're all too, agreed the best friends. Just then, a booming voice thundered across the pond. Jack Frost, he pinched the nose with a bony finger and plugged his face into the water. I am definitely not pleased, he grinned. You ruin everything. The smallest fish from the school nodded. Rachel with his fin. I think Jack Frost needs more knee tickles, he said. Don't you? Jack Frost sprinkled with rage then and tried to stomp back to the boathouse. Dozens of shiny fish followed behind him, nibbling at his knees. Don't go that way, called Christy, her eyes twinkling in full of weeds. Finished Rachel. Jack Frost was not in no mood to listen to anyone. The tricky fish were really bugging him, and his mermaid outfit was getting harder and harder to walk in. He took another step forward straight into the clam of weeds. Jack Frost fell backwards into the water. landing with a noise flash. Rachel, Christy, Rachel, and Lacey. He gasped. "He won't bother us any more tonight," said Christy. We should get ready for a ball back at Tippington Castle. Lacey nodded and opened her eyes wide. "May I ask you one last thing?" And Christy and Rachel both nodded. "Will you come with me to Fairyland first?" asked Lacey. "There's a surprise waiting for you." And that's all I'm going to read today. I'll read the rest of it with you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, before I leave, make sure to click that like button, subscribe, and turn your bell notifications on so you can see all my videos. Bye.